Today, we are talking about what your specific person is thinking while you are affirming. So, let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life I've always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. Today, we are talking about what your specific person is thinking while you are affirming. And in my experience, it could happen in two different ways, okay? The first one is not really much, but then there is an event, something happens. Maybe they see you on the street, maybe someone talks about you and tell them what you're up to. Something happens and things kind of snowball, okay? Everything gets up at once and they like go crazy, okay? So that's why it's important for you to persist in what you're doing, to persist in believing that this is happening. The second thing that can happen is that they are going through a process while you're affirming and they are feeling that. They are thinking about the things that you are saying, the things that you are affirming. And I have my own story to share about this. I had a breakup with my specific person. That was the second breakup that we had. The first time I was not really invested in the relationship. I had a few doubts and then I created the breakup. And when we got together, I couldn't overcome how it ended. Okay, so I kept having thoughts. What if this happened again? I couldn't feel secure in the relationship. And I knew the problem was me. I knew I had to deal with that. I was very frustrated with myself. So we broke up and I wasn't really feeling that sad because I knew I had the feeling in me. This is not over. We are going to get back together. But when we do, I want to be healed. I want to have found that peace inside of me, okay? So I started working on myself and didn't really care much about my specific person, what he was doing. But whenever he came to my mind, I was like, oh, he's thinking about me. He's wondering what I'm doing, what I'm up to, how I'm feeling, how I have been. He's wondering where I am, all of the things. Anyway, I kept working on myself and healing. And I got to a point where I was like, yeah, I feel very peaceful and secure in myself. So I freed myself from the past. Let me tell you something. If you're in a situation that you're like, my speed texted me, but he never said, I'm sorry, I miss you, I want to be with you, I love you, don't despair. It didn't happen to me either, okay? It was very neutral conversations. However, he was asking about me. And I took this as, oh, he wants to know what I'm up to. He's curious, you know, he is invested. He's thinking about me. I created the whole story out of nothing, okay? And it took a few days until he told me, I have been thinking an awful lot about you for the past few months. And I was like, oh yeah, what about me? And he was like, I was wondering what you were up to, what you have been doing, how you have been, you know, all of that. And I was like, yeah, of course, I was affirming for that. So of course that happened. Okay. This is how it is. So you have to persist. Stop looking at the 3D and being like, I don't see that happening. I don't see movement. You cannot see it right now because you don't believe it 100%. And that's why you are looking at the 3D, because you think deep down, am I doing this for nothing? But no, you will get what you are. So you have to believe so it can happen. Affirmations work. It changes your subconscious mind. So you have to keep pushing through, regardless of what you're seeing in the 3D. You have to always tell yourself the 3D is a reflection. So I have created that right now. But I am changing. So the focus has to be on me. The focus has to be on me accepting that what I'm affirming for is true. Don't worry too much about negative thoughts. Persist in what you are affirming. Your subconscious mind takes its cue from your conscious mind. So while you are affirming, while you're saying the new story, okay, it may be that you don't believe it right now, but the day will come where you do, okay? When I was saying those things, sometimes, it was rarely, but sometimes I did have that voice saying, if he thinks about you so much, why isn't he texting you? But I knew that is my thought. I am the conscious creator, not my thoughts. I create my thoughts when I entertain them. Okay, so I was very strong saying, I don't care what this is saying. I just know for a fact that my specific person is crazy about me, is thinking about me right now, is wondering what I'm doing, and so on, and so on, and so on. It took 11 months, okay? But it was the necessary time for me to free myself from the past. And while I was going back and forth inside of me with that, he was wondering, he was always thinking about me all the time, but he was also saying, can I make this work? You know, can we make this be a real thing? And yeah, that's why it took that time. But I was never really a victim to the 3D and allowed the 3D to tell me if what I'm doing is worth it. No, I was doing what was necessary for me to get to what I wanted to have with that person. You have to do your affirmations for you. You have to visualize for you. You have to do your techniques and script for you. Stop looking at the 3D. Stop getting sidetracked. Do the things that make you feel good, as long as it makes you feel good. And then trust the process. Surrender to the universe, your higher self, God, whatever you believe in, and just know this is a done deal. It's done. There is no one ever who is going to stop this. I know that. And it is happening because I said so. Okay, guys? I really hope you like this video. If you like it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.